Hello everybody and welcome to this new video on Inkscape, and in this video we are going to see how to work with different objects to be able to draw. So for this you can subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like the content. First link on the description. The complete course Inkscape is available if you want to learn Inkscape starting from scratch with a curve structure. It will be on the first link on the description. You will see the models section of the course, what you will be able to learn in this training course. A complete course to perfectly master Inkscape. In the second link on the description, see the website in with this YouTube channel. You can discover software, have basics of this software in this YouTube channels. And second link on the description, it is like an online school. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. So the first thing that I'm going to do, we are going to create a plant inside a pot using simple shapes, and before I will create my background. So I will select the rectangle tools, I will activate the snapping option on the top right corner, and I will create a rectangle on the back, and I will define a color here. But I will adjust this color with a fill and stroke option. We will put, for example, more this type of blue color. So after that, I will create a second rectangle snapping to this area, and I will define another color, like maybe these colors, and I will create another rectangle again around here, and I will define another color, like for example this one. After that, I will zoom a little bit. I will create a rectangle like this. This rectangle will define some brown color, like this one, and I will create another one on the top. And what we will do, we'll take this rectangle. I need to convert this rectangle with path, and we will convert to path, object to path. So thanks to that, I can use the node tools. And because I'm on the right alignment in comparison of this, I can use the node tools and, for example, snap this one here and snap this one here. And this one, I think we can stay like this. After to do this type of work, I will select these rectangles, and if I press Ctrl, I can scale from the center. If I press Shift, not Ctrl, if I press Shift, I can scale from the center, do something like this. And if I go double click, I can have access to, this point, and we can create some rounded corner, just like this. So now what we will do, we'll select this element, and we'll select this element, so it means these two objects. You can take a look on the layer object panels, and I will go on path to create union, to create only one entity. And after to create only one entity here, I will duplicate. I will go on edit, I will duplicate, I will make little bit darker colors, and if I click on the node tools, I have my object duplicated here. So concretely what we have the same object. I will put the same object here, and with my node tools, I can select these four nodes with a frame of selection, and I can press delete on the keyboard. The problem is I will obtain this render. So the best things to do is to go double click here, and you can add a new nodes, and double click here in the middles to add a new nodes as well. And now I will select the four nodes on the left, and I will press delete to have half and half. So now what we will do, we'll select these two elements just like this, and we will generate a group. So right click, we can groups. Then I will scale a little bit around this area, and I will define a rectangle. So I will create a rectangles just here. So this rectangle, one more time, I have some rounded corner, but I think it is what I want to do. So first I will extend a little bit, and double click, I will add rounded corners. I will create colors. I will define, for example, something like these green colors. And after that, we will convert. I will go on path, object to path, just like this. Oops. Let's just come back. I'm not going to convert object to path. I'm just going to duplicate. So I will duplicate with Ctrl D, place on the right. I will create rectangles on this area. I will remove the rounded corners, change the colors, and I will place this rectangle in the middle of this one, just like this. And I will select the rectangle and shift, I will select this object. We will go on path difference. So thanks to that, I can keep this part, I can move with the green color, and I can place this one here. And now we can create another groups. So I can select these two elements, and I will go right click, I will create groups. Maybe we can place our groups here. I will scale a little bit on these directions, just like that, and place this one around here. I think I can scale a little bit. It will adjust a little bit the rounded area here, but I think it's going to be okay. And then I will press Ctrl D, and with Ctrl D I will go here. I will create some rotation. I will press Ctrl, and I will create another element maybe here, and I will scale a little bit. I need to scale without the snapping value or it's not going to work properly. I will place my element maybe just here, and I will press Ctrl D again. I will go on this area, I will turn just like this, and I will place this one just here. And I will duplicate again. Maybe we can scale again and place this one just here, and I will select this one and I will press Ctrl D. So I will press Ctrl D, we'll go on the left here, just like that. I can press Ctrl, but here I can recuperate the snapping options, and I can just snap to the bouncing box. And this one I can press Ctrl D also. I can go on the left. I will scale a little bit to reduce. We can deactivate the snapping options, and I will scale a little bit here. This one I will scale maybe a little bit also, and do more something like this. Let's reactivate the snapping options and snap to the middle on this area, and put this one, I will snap to this part, just like this. After that, maybe we can adjust. So maybe I can scale this one a little bit more, and I will place around, yes, just like this. And I will click on this one, and this one, maybe we can reduce this one. And I will scale around just here. And that's it. We can just make something like that. After it depends about the render. I will put this element on the background. So I will select backgrounds, and then put the rectangle, this one and this one, on the background as well. And I will obtain this render. Maybe this one is too high. I will scale it a little bit more and place this one like this. Yeah. So now what we will do, we'll select this element just here. We'll generate a group. So right click, I will create a group, and I will scale a little my group, and I will place the group around here. And activate the snapping option if I want to center my group, but it's not really what I want, so I will just place the group here. And I will press Ctrl D to duplicate the group, then I will scale on the left, place this one around here, this one maybe like this, and I will press Ctrl D again, and I will duplicate with another ones here, oops. And this one I will just scale to reduce a little bit more and place a smaller one on the right. We can change the position, this one here, this one maybe like this, and I can scale a little bit more on the front, and this one maybe around here, and let's just scale a little bit more, just like that. And we can create this type of element. If we want to adjust the color, we can, for example, adjust this color, go on the fill and stroke panels. And if I want to adjust the color on the backgrounds, I can adjust the color on the backgrounds with my different type of options. So that's it. We are going to stop here for this video. If you like, subscribe to this YouTube channel. First link on the description. The complete course Inkscape is available. If you want to learn Inkscape starting from scratch with a course structure, it will be on the first link on the description. You will see the models session of the course, what you will be able to learn. Different hours of training content, different levels of details to perfectly master Inkscape for vector format. The second link on the description is a website in with this YouTube channel. You can discover software and basic of this software in these YouTube channels. And in the second link on the description, it is like an online school So it means you can pick a course and you can learn any graphic software. For next video on this channel, see you. Ciao, ciao.